Welcome in this video, which is going to propose you a tip to better negotiate your salary, your package. So we are at the stage where you got the job, you are selected, you are in the short list, and it's all about negotiating your package, your salary, your benefits. This is the situation of my MBA student or Master of Science students or whatever master students that are about to enter into the professional life, and they need to negotiate their salary, and they come to me and they say, oh, how could we negotiate that since you are a teacher in negotiation and in management? So here in this video you'll find a few tips, and if you are also an executive who has just done an executive training, the same tips could apply to you. So let's start. In terms of negotiation, when you negotiate with the recruiter about your package, too often it looks like a zero-sum game negotiation. It looks like one is getting the money that the other one is giving away. It is very tense because people feel like, okay, he's asking for too much money or he's not giving me enough money, and they only see the difference between their request and what's proposed, and they both have a perception to lose something. How can you escape this zero-sum game negotiation? This is the tip I'm going to propose to you now, based on my experience as a recruiter and also based on the many testimonials I got from my students or from executives. So instead of claiming for the money, why don't you claim about your specific skill? And your specific skill as a student finishing long studies or as an executive finishing an executive program, your specific skills is your aptitude to learn. And your new positioning is to be a forever learner. When you are a student, you can easily build a storytelling explaining that you have been learning so many fields, so many areas, sometimes of high complexity. You have the capacity to learn a lot of things to the benefit of your company. And so the key question is, what are the programs that are going to be proposed to you to continue your progression? There is no way you are going to stop learning. There is no way that because you stop your studies, you would stop learning. Because your value is to be able to adapt and bring that to your company. The question is, what kind of high potential program do they propose in this company? What kind of trainings could you have? Technical training, soft skills training, sales, marketing or finance, or whatever technical skills you need to acquire to continue your development and continue to be up to date. Recruiting someone like that is recruiting like a magical person. If you look at biology, it's a little comparable to those cells who keep the capacity to reproduce and redifferentiate themselves in different organs. So you are a magical person if you position yourself as a learner. And then you got a lot of advantages as well as the company. So it becomes a win-win deal, a win-win discussion instead of a zero-sum game. So let's look at the benefits from your point of view and from the recruiter point of view. The benefits from your point of view is that you are not going to be paid less when you are trained. Remember the joke between two managers talking and one manager telling the other, what's happening if we train people and they leave the company? And the other manager answers, what's happening if we don't train people and they stay forever in our company? Of course, we overpay people that we train because we invested on them. So the best way for you to be better paid is to be someone the company is investing on, because they want to make sure you're not going to go to competition. The other benefit you get is also somehow a financial benefit, which is how much money would it take you to pay for these trainings? As you know, trainings are very expensive. Going to conferences all over the world, attending summits, participating to such events cost a fortune. If you make the calculation, you'll see that you make a lot of profit. And also remember, by doing that, you will be faster included in strategic committees, executive committees, think tanks committees, and all those magnificent committees which give you an opportunity to meet your peers and people who are higher than you in the hierarchy, and they will have visibility on you because you are among them. They will look at you for their succession plan. What is the company receiving when they do that? First, they get your loyalty, because people tend to stay longer in companies that invest on them and pay them well. Second, the company gets better employees, which is fantastic because they want to have the best and they want to make the best they recruited even better along the trainings. And last, and probably the most important in today's world, by continuing to feed you and make you a forever learner, they have those specific employees that are capable, like magical cells, to recreate new organs or to invent new things when the market or the technology is evolving. You don't have to go systematically outside to source new talents because you have potential talents inside that can learn and very quickly take the best of knowing their own company and understanding the new trends. This is why, from a recruiter standpoint as well as from a candidate standpoint, I think it's much more productive to have this negotiation about how many days, what budget, what committees, what material element can you guarantee me when I join your company so that I am still a forever learner and that's going to benefit you and I. So next time you are at the stage of negotiating your package, remember, don't lose your time and your energy or seems to be arrogant by asking more money. Just position yourself as a forever learner, probably the best employee we can recruit. What do you think of this idea? Well, I encourage you to put your comment on the video and share your experience. You know, after all, we are all forever learners. Thank you very much and see you soon.